This has honestly gotten way out of hand, and it's normal on social media to come across a video out of context and make assumptions off that video. It's normal, I get it, but we are getting disgusting accusations and messages completely slandering us as individuals. Why I now have to address it is because I am getting unalive threats for myself and my family, including my children. So yeah, I'm now having to address it and give you guys the context so that we can all move on.
Now, if you're not lurking on this side of the internet, you probably have no idea what she's talking about. So before we get into her apology video that has the world thinking she's cheating on her husband, let's take a look at the video that kicked this whole thing off. Let me warn you though, I was a little late to the party on this one, and since this whole drama kicked off, the original video's been deleted, but what I do have is someone else's reaction. So let's get into the mess.
You're acting like I'm about to go on a date.
I never said that. Where are you going right now?
I'm going to play pickleball.
Who are you playing with, Mal?
With a guy.
Oh! Mallory is so excited because the other day a guy asked her to be her mixed doubles partner, and I'm actually really proud of you.
Okay, it's a big deal for
It
you
is!
to be a partner.
Yeah, I am. You had to have been playing pretty good that day for a guy to be like, hey, I want to be your partner.
I was playing good that day.
So how did he do it? Was he like, can I have your phone number?
I mean, basically.
You know, while I was watching this clip, it was that little reaction when she looked at the camera that had me thinking something was up. Of course, though, that's not nearly enough to say that someone was cheating, but I don't know. It's that look you see when someone knows they've done something they shouldn't have. Let's check it out in slow motion. You guys might think I'm reading too much into things, and I probably am, but still.
Is he a nice guy? Is he nice?
Yeah, he's really sweet.
I'm happy for you.
Dang. To me, that's cheating, and if it's not, she wants to. She gives her number to said dude. She's now dressing up, extra nice makeup, hair done, cute little outfit, to go play pickleball with another dude while her husband is at home with the kids. My guys, if you don't respect yourself, nobody will. This guy's laughing about it, making jokes. 0% okay. So many lines crossed. She's saying, oh, you're acting like it's a date. Yeah, because it's a date. It's a date. You give your number to another guy. It's just both of y'all going to do something. That's a date. Did you mention you had a husband at home and 3 kids? Probably should have. Nursing student. This is Dr. Accountability. I call out the chaos and I crown the royalty, and this is chaos. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Godspeed.
The nursing thing's a bit of a red flag, because we all know the stats behind nurses and cheating, but I don't know if that applies to students. Now, when I first saw this, I did think, yeah, she's probably cheating or is heading down that road. But after listening to her response to this whole drama, I did have to pause for a second and take into account that there's a whole aspect to this pickleball thing that I'm ignorant to. Does that mean she's not cheating? No, it doesn't, but none of us knows what's going on in their home. We're all looking at this from an online perspective, so how you can say someone is doing something with absolute certainty is beyond me. But let's carry on.
If it looks like I'm reading off something, it's because I am. I got a lot to say and I'm not about to forget any of it. This has honestly gotten way out of hand, and it's normal on social media to come across a video out of context and make assumptions off that video. It's normal, I get it, but we are getting disgusting accusations and messages completely slandering us as individuals. Why I now have to address it is because I am getting unalive threats for myself and my family, including my children.
I don't know why people are like this. If you want to comment on something that's been posted online, fair enough, but honestly, it's not that serious. And the fact is, next week, most people will forget all about this and move on to the next thing. So how much do you really care about whether this woman's being faithful to her husband or not?
So yeah, I'm now having to address it and give you guys the context so that we can all move on. This also goes without saying, but this explanation does not need 2 people to share. Cam and I have collaborated on this together, and I'm the one getting most of the hate, so I'm going to be the one to share the message. We are getting claims that I'm disrespecting our marriage for giving out my number. Cameron knows him. He's literally played with him before, and when he started filming the video poking fun at me, it is because he knows him.
Now, forgetting about the whole pickleball culture for now, none of what she said doesn't mean she's not cheating on her man. People sleep with their friends' partners all the time. It's not some unheard of thing that never happens.
That is his humor. And it's not up to you to decide whether or not it's disrespectful in someone else's marriage. Neither Cam or I have an issue with it because it's a sport we love and it doesn't need to be romanticized. It's a sport and we are athletes. We're also adults who can and do hold boundaries with others and can do so successfully so that we can continue to play a sport we love and honor each other while doing so.
And it's true. Successful and faithful couples can do that, and it might very well be the same case for these guys. But for me, when it comes to cheating, it's all about opportunity. And a lot of the time, it's kind of a slow burn, in that boundaries get blurred over time, with people thinking that they'll never do this or that. But the next thing you know, they're clapping cheeks from dusk till dawn.
We've both been playing for years. We love it. It's a shared hobby. We both play competitively, meaning that we play in tournaments. And it is very normal in the pickleball community to play with the opposite gender because there is a whole division for mixed partners in tournaments.
And this is what gave me a little bit of pause, because I know nothing about that world or how people move, which I think is true for most of us who've reacted to or shared our thoughts on this whole thing. In most situations where a woman gives her number to a dude and then spends time with him one-on-one, it's not a good look, which is why TikTok's so outraged right now. And in this clip, she's talking about how this sort of thing is normal, which honestly, I have no clue about. In any case, just because this sort of thing is pretty standard in the pickleball world, I'd wager that a lot of people have cheated on their partners because they just got too close to someone outside of the relationship, which tends to happen when you spend a lot of time with people, which is why cheating in the workplace is so rampant.
With mixed being the most popular one. If you're not familiar, go look at the PPA and go look at the MLP. With that, Cam has had girl partners. I have had male partners. It's normal. We don't have an issue with it because there's no insecurity or jealousy within our marriage.
How secure you feel about your relationship has nothing to do with whether your partner's actually being loyal.
We've been married for over 5 years. We trust each other. We have a secure relationship. There is no problem here. We also get claims that this is rage bait, and we knew what we were doing by filming this. If either of us had known that it would get this amount of attention, there's no way we ever would have posted it. Us posting it should be even more of a reason to believe that this was a purely innocent interaction.
That was my first thought too, because the whole thing looked kinda staged. And who knows, it might all be an act. These guys have a pretty big following on TikTok, and even over here on YouTube, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
The precedent set in our marriage when it comes to pickleball is we can play with the opposite gender. Yes, we can text the opposite gender and go play a sport with them. You don't have to agree with it for your relationship. But with us and many other people who play pickleball competitively, it's the norm. And again, I'm okay with people having an issue with it. What I'm not okay with, and why I now have to make this video, is with how people are showing that they're not okay with it. There's been many other claims being made about myself and Cam, as well as now my children are getting involved, that I don't even want to repeat because it's quite literally disgusting and I don't need to be entertaining it. My character has been insulted in many different ways. Along with Cam, I do think there should be a precedent set here that before we are content creators, we are a husband and a wife, a mom and a dad, and the needs of those come first. And if my husband's name is getting dragged through the mud, then I will stand up for him.
And that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's right that people are coming after them like that, but when you choose to become a content creator, and further still, choose to share intimate details of your life like that, it's just something you kinda have to expect.
If the hate on the internet is so strong that it's now jeopardizing my family's safety, my kids' safety, I absolutely will stand up to it. I don't mind if people misunderstand me, because the people that matter most, that know me personally, are not doubting my integrity or my character. You don't have to agree with how our relationship works. That's fine because it's not yours. But bringing our children into your sick and unbased accusations is not okay, and it's disrespectful beyond belief. At the end of the day, we're fine. We know who we are and who our identity is in, and I can let these words roll off my shoulders. I don't have to carry the weight of your words because I know who I am, and I can walk around in a clear conscience as an individual, as a mom, and as a wife, regardless of what you think of me.
Okay, now that you've had a chance to listen to what she had to say about this whole thing, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Now, her husband did make a response video of his own because people were pretty upset that he wasn't in this one. I'm gonna play it for you guys, but I might skip through some of it because this video's already getting pretty long.
Just to be fair, I don't think there's anything that I can say that will stop all of the hate, address everyone's concerns and comments, and just to be clear, I am not trying to stop people from hating. I'm filming this video because there are some things that need to be acknowledged. I want to honor and protect my wife, and also there is some accountability that can be taken. Why was I not in the last video? Why was I not in the response that Mal just filmed? I was on a flight for work and I could not be in the video.
Personally, I didn't think it was a big deal.
I can acknowledge that it probably could have been better and would have been better that we were both in that video at the same time, but I am here to give you guys my response because you guys asked. First and foremost, guys, it is my honor and duty as a husband to protect and honor my wife. And the other day when I filmed that video and posted it on the internet for millions of people to see, I was not doing either of those things. I can fully acknowledge and take ownership of the fact that that was wrong. Should not have posted that video. It painted her in a bad light. I have apologized to Mal many times off camera. This is my public apology so that people know I genuinely am very sorry that I posted a video that made my wife look that bad. We've been doing social media for a really long time, and I think we've always tried to keep our finger on the pulse of what we're saying, because the things, when you're in the public eye, a lot of things can be taken the wrong way, and so we try to be careful, and that was a major lapse in my judgment, okay?
It was, and just how everything came across in that clip showcased everything you typically see when someone's cheating on their partner, from the body language to how she was answering the questions and what actually went down. Right now, I'd say I'm about 50-50 on whether she's feeling this other dude or not, which is kind of a separate thing to them hooking up or anything.
The truth about the matter is, my wife is one of the most caring and faithful people that I have ever known. She's a very, very, very caring and loving woman. In our marriage, we've struggled with a lot of things, okay? As marriages do. One thing that we have never struggled with is anything related to the topic of faithfulness.
And as I said earlier, a lot of people who get cheated on never expected their partner would do them like that. But it happens every day. If you spend a bit of time on cheating subreddits, you'll see the same patterns repeating over and over again.
Both of our phones are completely open to the other person.
And this is a good thing. But with apps making it easier and easier for people to hide their cheating ways, you still can't be 100% sure.
We have each other's locations for safety, especially because with the kids and stuff, and they don't get turned off. And, you know, we share social media accounts, so there's nothing that can be hidden between the two of us.
I mean, it seems like a pretty transparent relationship to me. Are you guys convinced?
Now, about the guy that asked for Mal's number, I myself and my marriage are in no way, shape, or form threatened by this honestly really nice old dude. I played with them at the park and a few other people, everything was fine. In pickleball, especially in mixed doubles, it is very common to not play with someone who's your significant other, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. And when you find partners, it has everything to do with skill level, similar skill level. It has nothing to do with what someone looks like, how old they are, how tall they are. It has everything to do with someone being in a similar skill level as you. So honestly, I think it's a great compliment when a guy recognizes the skill of a woman and says, hey, would you like to play in a tournament with me that's coming up?
And that's the thing. When you're not a part of the world he's talking about, it's kind of hard to accept what they're saying about this whole pickleball culture, which is why I'm probably giving a little more grace than I usually would.
Do I think it is at all possible for someone to ask for someone's phone number for pickleball with the wrong intentions? Absolutely.
It doesn't always have to be about having the wrong intentions. And more often than not, cheating happens when two people just get closer over time.
But my wife has a really good head on her shoulders. And when she came back that day and she seemed all giddy and excited, it's because she just started playing pickleball again, has gotten better, and was really excited that someone noticed that she was good enough and asked to play in a tournament with her. And for everyone saying, oh, she was getting all cute and she was dressing all nice for this guy, no, she dresses like that every single time that she plays pickleball right now. For all the people that are like, oh, she never dresses for you, she never dresses like that for you when you guys play pickleball together, they're referencing a video that we posted like 2 years ago, right after she had given birth. She was freshly postpartum, so of course she was not thinking about how cutesy and pretty she was. She just wanted to play pickleball after giving birth. And by the way, here is a screenshot of a video that we posted like a year ago of Mal looking really cute, like a babe, playing pickleball with me. So you literally can't say that it never happened.
He does go on to say a little more, but that's the gist of his response. So I'd like to know what you guys think. Is she into this guy she's started playing pickleball with? Are they clapping cheeks? Or is it all as innocent as they're making it seem? I'm kind of torn on this whole thing right now, but share your thoughts in the comments so we can chop it up.